from Who's the Boss, Charmed and Insatiable. Give it up for actress and activist Alyssa Milano.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, everybody.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm very well.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm the luckiest man on the planet right now.
Thank you.
And you're busy. You're everywhere.
I'm busy, yes, but all for really good, important things.
Absolutely.
So.
Well, one thing we were talking about, and Michael couldn't relate, was mom guilt. I think there's parent guilt.
I'm not a mom, so it's like, you know, they got to change.
Do you have any guilt that
Absolutely.
you feel? Really?
Absolutely. I think it's just human guilt as a human being when you. With your kids, you're talking about missing time with your kids, if that's what it's all about? Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think, though, that men and women are wired differently? Because I have a theory that because men in the caveman days were the hunter-gatherers and they would leave for days on end, and the moms would stay in the cave with the babies, that we just, if we leave the babies, we have some sort of gravitational pull, which I think is sort of
There's
just
a flip
wired.
Side, the double thing. My husband and I talk about parental guilt, but then I say I think sometimes the reason people hone in on mommies is what's expected of a woman as a mom and her instincts and to know what's going on. It's a little more pressure. Whereas, like I say to Max, when he does something, people are like, "You're such a great dad. You're so great." And I'm like, I'm supposed to know what I'm doing, and I don't. So I feel like he's got a leg up. And
But I think that's biological and social, right? It's the social norms of what we put on moms and what we put on women, as far as like we shouldn't be able to do everything all at once. And you know, I know when I go to my kids' school and I hear, now the teachers don't mean it this way, but this is how I take it, right? When I hear, "Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh, it's been so long since I've seen."
That's because you're Alyssa Milano. I'd say that too to you.
No, but to me, I think, oh my God, they're saying
you
that
been here in a while.
they're saying that to make me feel guilty, which of course they're not. But my own mother instinct is to feel like I'm not there enough.
Is the guilt? Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just saying. But I do think there is a different standard for a man and for a father than there is for a mother. And I do agree. Like you'll be doing a basic thing, and oh, you're so great. You're so cute. Oh, you're such a great father. And you're like. I'm supposed to be doing this?
I want someone.
It's like, oh, I'm babysitting my kids. How are you babysitting your own kids?
I appreciate the praise. I like that people are cheering on the dads too, but it's less about them not deserving the praise and more about the woman getting that equal praise when she's stumbling through her day and trying to figure it out. Because I think there's age-specific guilt. My kids are really little, so they don't have the mommy don't leave. They don't grasp the time, but I feel my guilt comes from never feeling I know what I'm doing. And then the day ends and there was a lot of screaming, crying. I was telling Michael about this weekend, there was a point where both kids, one's hitting the other, I'm holding, I can't put them down, they're both screaming, Max calls, and I'm like, I'm failing on every front.
Yeah, like, just with those moments. And it's also, I think, how the media portrays motherhood. I think, you know, that image that we have of the mommy on the white sheet with the beautiful, clean baby, and it doesn't really exist that way. So we reflect upon our own failures or that moment as being a failure when really it's just the reality.
It's the norm.
Parenthood it's terrifying for a father or a mother.
Yeah, and I think we all miss our kids when you're not with your kids.
Yeah.
That's the reality
of it all. But there is a little bit of a double standard.
There is a double. Hey, I'm not sitting here saying there isn't because I don't want to get beat up. But of course there is a double standard. I think when men, we do have this preconceived thing that we leave, we go out, we hunt and gather for the family, and we come home.
But when you do interviews yourself, do you get this question? I'm sure you get this question of like, how do you balance it all?
Yeah, I get that one all the time.
But you know the crazy thing, when they ask me that, they're more asking, every once in a while it's about family, more so it's just about work.
And you're taking
because you're not seen as someone who has, you know, it's kind of like your work is your thing. No, my family is my thing. And work works around that. But yeah, that is interesting.
Women get asked that question all the time, women who work. How do you balance it all, work and mothering? I'm like, I don't. I fail at every single level. But every single morning I get up and I try to do my best and I put my best foot forward and I try to stare at what's right in front of me in that moment, right? So if it's parenthood, I'm parenting. If it's any sort of activism, I'm doing that. If it's my acting career, I do that. And everything suffers just a little bit, but we all have to, you know, keep fighting for what we think is right, whether that be as a parent or as a working human.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.